gold.
Nonsense.
The golden god!
And he
This
dragged you
is
to
another edition of the world's greatest podcast. I am your host, Charlie Reifberger. This is my co-host.
I am John A. Miller.
And this is Golden Nonsense.
Another edition of Golden Fucking Nonsense.
Yeah. On today's episode, we have a couple of very special guests. First of all, we got one of our comedian brethren here. His name is Deezy. Guys, show him some love. Deezy's in the building.
Comedy brethren.
Also joining us, a friend of mine, an actor. Guys, make some noise for Memphis Tension.
Memphis Tension. You're on camera. I don't know if you know that. You're on camera. All right.
And that's when I didn't know.
Yeah, just know you on camera and keep the mic close to your chin, like you.
Yeah, it helps if it's
like you
close.
rapping. You know what I'm saying? So we can happy to have you, good brothers. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest. I'm usually outnumbered racial wise on our podcast. I'm glad to have
Typically,
you know what I'm saying?
History Month.
Yeah, the Black
there we
History
go.
Month. You know what I'm
There we
saying?
go.
First episode of Black History Month. We got all black guests. Unintentional, but look at the universe.
Yeah,
Came
man.
through for us. You know what I'm
Look
saying?
at God.
Look at won't he do it?
Won't he will?
Yes, sir. Every time.
Yeah.
Not every time.
I was gonna say we should do
Most
we should do that every week for all of Black History Month. But next week we have
White-
Lotion.
We have white people next
We
week.
have definitely we have a Jew.
We have a Jew.
A Jew coming in.
You know what they've done to the black community. You know what they've done. They've supported the black community. Who else could we depend on for the liquor stores in our neighborhood? Who else could we depend on
That's right.
to work at the CIA to give us crack?
I don't know if that was Jews. I don't know history of that.
I do.
Do you?
When were you radicalized? Brother, I've been radicalized. You know what I'm saying? Plymouth Rock landed on us, brother.
Well, let's just start out the gate. Let's just say we got a play coming up that we're doing.
Okay.
It's called The Dinner 2.
The dinner part
The
2.
Dinner Part 2.
Okay. What is the dinner about?
It's kind of hard to explain.
And Basil wrote it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
It's a period piece.
for people that don't know, Basil's our comedy homeboy. He
He's funny as
probably
shit.
episode like 70 something. He's on there one
Yeah.
time.
Yep. We should have him on again too.
And he's like our actually talented Tyler Perry of the community.
Yeah.
Right? He's a great comedian and from what I understand, a great playwright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the play is interesting. So your character, you play Jimmy, right?
Yeah, I played Jimmy.
You play Jimmy, who's one of the main characters. He's basically the star of the show.
Okay, Memphis Tension then. What the fuck is a dinner about then, bro?
So psychological thriller. It's a horror, which we had a lot of comedy to
Okay.
it also. But
It's a
Yeah.
psychological thriller comedy horror.
comedy horror, all of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got a lot of plot twists. And,
Yeah.
Okay,
It's,
could
it's
you
kind of got a little bit of like a soap opera feel to it. Like,
Oh wow.
yeah, like there's a lot of like,
Evil twin and time travel and
yeah,
that type of stuff.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So he's possessed. He has to play basically a demon.
is that a spoiler?
It might
No.
be.
Not really, because if you saw the dinner one, this is a prequel.
Okay.
So the first part one actually took place after this one.
This nigga Basil is writing The Godfather? He's writing the sequel prequel?
It's Star Wars Episode 4. He started right in the middle.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Okay, so
So it's very cool though. It's a period piece. It's based in the 70s. So it's all
the 70s,
he's
like the
got 70s
1970s
music
or the
playing.
1870s?
the 1970s.
Have you ever seen anyone of Basil's plays?
No.
No. See, look, all I be hearing is that they be selling out sometimes, which I'm impressed by that because you can't get niggas to do anything at all, especially in Memphis. And he and this, and I'm gonna say this right now, this black man he's selling what I consider to be a lesser art, which is theater.
No, man. The comedy is the lowest rung on the showbiz.
I
Ladder.
know but people say that, but
It goes
I'm a-
strippers
I'm
and
a-
then it goes comedians.
Oh,
I'm a
wow.
comedy supremacist. Strippers make more money immediately out the gate. Yeah.
What's up, dude? Come on.
Damn, he all late as hell.
Okay.
Daisy, thank you for
I just
joining.
got traded like Luca, baby. I'm out of here.
Immediately, get this
So,
out.
guys,
Get
go,
this
go
nigga out of
follow,
here.
go follow Deezy on social
Deezy's
media.
a great
and shit.
comedian.
He's a
Go
very
follow him.
funny comedian.
All right, let me let you in, dog. Let me let you in.
Get that. Right. Chinese fire drill. Just going to the lake. It's fun.
I got it.
Like my time. Yeah, let me see. Please, next come. What? Equal. Yep. All right, man. John, nice to meet you. Tyke T.
Tyke T.
Sure. And that's our producer. Dave, how are you, man? Basil back up. Yeah. Hold down.
El Basil.
Let's talk about this thing on the It's a podcast. Where's he saying?
This is a podcast first. We had personnel change. You know what I'm saying?
Who was that?
That's
One of our comedian friends.
comedian homie. You ever see-
He host?
No, I'm the host.
You the host?
I'm the host of the
This
comedy
is
show.
John Miller.
Yeah, of
Okay.
John and Charlie's Golden Nonsense. Right.
Okay, this is serious.
Oh yeah. I don't know what type of niggas you thought we were. Mr. Tyke T late to my podcast. That's how I know. That's how I clocked you immediately. At least he was on time. He got here at 7.
Memphis, you was on time. First time ever.
Right.
Basil told me.
But
I told Basil 17, so I was on time.
you don't communicate with Bezel. You communicate with us.
Okay, I apologize.
See, this is the thing about middlemen.
So-
They always let you down.
I always let you.
And you didn't ask a gay black man comedian playwright to be your middleman.
Yeah,
You fucked up.
but I fuck with Basil. He give me the opportunity of a lifetime. So.
Yeah.
Oh no, I
So-
ain't got nothing bad.
But
to
still,
say.
Tyke is just about like the other. You guys are kind of both main-ish characters. He plays Rudy in the show.
A nigga named Rudy.
Rudy Marsh.
Rudy
Rudy
Marshall.
Marshall.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you also possessed in the play?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
I'm trying to so Memphis Jimmy. He come back. He that Nick.
Hold on. Wait. No one knows anything about
it's
this.
the
play.
setting, right?
See, I'm just
So,
trying to give
so
it.
it's Vietnam. Like
Vietnam.
all these
Vietnam.
dudes were in Vietnam.
Okay. So
They're all coming back from the war.
Yeah.
was the first play in Vietnam?
No, the first play was current times. Yeah.
Okay.
So this like
That's-
flashback.
That's right. You said that. That's right. That's right. Okay. See, you missed that. You
I
missed
did.
that. So basically, Basil is writing The Godfather.
I'm gonna say like it's like the what is it, the prelude and then like
It's
the regular.
It's the main story, then the
Right.
sequel prequel, and then part
Right.
3 is gonna be the wrapping up of
Yeah.
both things. Hopefully.
Right.
Yeah.
Right? So there are dudes coming back from Vietnam. There's demons possessing veterans. You're a veteran,
Yeah.
and you're
I'm Rudy Marsh.
Rudy Marshall. And what is your main role in the play?
So I'm a pimp,
Okay.
right? But before Jimmy went to Vietnam,
Mhm.
right? He was like my main guy. He was my main worker.
Okay.
So now he coming back, and I'm like, hey,
Yo,
something
man,
wrong with
he's an associate pimp. He's a pimp junior.
apparently, like yeah.
I didn't know.
I don't know if he was
said-
pimping, but he like basically I'm selling heroin. But we moved.
Drug
It's not
dealer.
cocaine no more.
He owns a
I
bar.
own a
It's just
bar.
like
Oh,
he's
club.
the head
I'm the
dude.
guy.
He's the
right?
guy.
You a
And so
hustler.
Jimmy
Okay.
coming back, and it's
Okay.
like, bro, I'm ready for you to start working for me. But Jimmy different now.
Yeah, because he's
You know what I'm
different
saying?
dude.
He
He's not the
possessed-
same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so like me and him kind of got like this thing going
tension?
on where it's like, yeah, you my dog, but what happened? Something
Okay.
happened to you.
And he's not really revealing any of that.
No.
Okay.
But you can feel it though, because like you done been around somebody forever. You like, bro, you just switching up. What's going on?
Right.
And it's that tension that going on. Basil like did an amazing job with this show.
Yeah.
Okay. And
It's
so
a cool
and so
play.
Charlie, how do you as the creepy white guy fit into this dynamic?
I'm like a demon basically.
You're a side character.
I'm a
demon.
dead zombie guy
Oh,
who plays the
interesting.
piano.
Yeah.
Basil-
My first time seeing Charlie like do his thing on Sunday, I'm like, oh, okay. It started to make
I don't know how to
sense.
act. So if it seemed like I was acting good, then that was
Basil is
purely by accident.
Basil is amazing at finding people where they fit in.
Yeah,
Agreed.
that's true.
You know,
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
can see hidden talent in you. You know, so
Yeah, I appreciate him because like how I even got this. I'm not an actor. I'm a hip hop artist in the city, so I do.
Yeah.
So y'all both are hip hop artists,
No, I don't know what Memphis do. You rap Memphis?
I'm an actor.
I didn't know that.
I quit.
You used to rap, bro? I didn't know that.
bro. Could you put
That's
the mic?
what's up.
Could you keep it up here, please?
I didn't know
Yeah,
you was
I get the rap.
That's what's up. Yeah, so like I
Oh.
do like a lot of stuff for like TV and video game trailers and stuff like that.
Oh,
right.
bet.
Do perform at the Grizzlies games a lot.
Oh, D, you might
That's
know,
awesome.
you might know my cousin.
Because-
I make my beats.
yeah, bro. Like,
I know.
bro, he's like
Yeah.
the best. He's the best engineer in the city.
I know.
Yeah, it's,
I know. I've seen every. He was on our podcast.
Yeah, we just had him
5
on.
episodes.
Yeah,
ago.
I mean,
like recently, it was one of my favorite episodes we've
He's
done.
like-
He's a great guy.
Cerebral thinker.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. It's
So
crazy.
that's my dog.
No, no,
He's my
yeah,
cousin,
no,
so
no.
I know.
Like
We were talking about
legit. My big cousin.
philosophy and just like
Yeah, like
art and
when you
So
sit him
he,
down,
yeah,
you
you usually
can
talking about
make
the
some stuff.
perform at the Grizzlies. I was like, I
Yeah.
think he was the one that opened up that gate for most people in town.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? Something like that. I don't know. I don't know the history.
It would be me, honestly.
Oh,
because
talk to me.
Well, the reason why is
Tell the
because-
truth.
No.
Tell the truth.
So
Don't let me lie. Don't, sorry, don't let me lie.
No.
I'm gonna lie to my family all day.
I make Mad Beast is like one of the most influential people in the city. I will never take that away from
He
him.
like Soldier Boy. He the first nigga to do everything.
But the reason how that lane got opened up is back in like 2000 and I think it was 13. I
Okay.
won a contest called the Memphis Grizzlies championship. Like,
Okay.
and what that allowed you to do, you had to perform with like battles and rounds, and I won, and that allowed me to connect with Gary Gomes. And then
Okay.
after that, there were multiple independent artists that got to do this. It's like 2013.
Okay. So this
2014.
is a little ramp to get to.
to get to this, right? So
Okay.
it's been forged for like a 10, almost 12 year relationship. What year are we in now?
25.
25.
Right. Yeah. 2014 is when all that happened, right? Because I won the K97 Next Big Thing that year. And then later on, I was able to win that Memphis Grizzlies Showcase Championship. But anyway, back to how like this originally happened. Because like I said, I don't act. Basil came to one of my parties. So I had an album release party last April
Yeah.
at the rooftop over on the square.
Nice.
And
What's the album called?
it was called ND. It still is ND. AND DID. So the DID stands for do it differently. So you just trying to do everything differently anyway. And so he came to the party. He was like,
Is it on Spotify?
Guys, go
It
check
is.
it
Please
out.
check
It's
it
on
out. It's on
Spotify.
Spotify.
We could put something in right.
please. And so he
You
came
want
to
you want to splice in
Yeah.
a little?
What's the
little
track?
track?
What's the track we should put on there?
either I'll send y'all one. There's a couple of them.
No, just give me a name right now.
What's the
I will
name?
give you one. There's one called
On Spotify.
it's called Can't Stop Won't Stop. It's CWSW. Can't Stop Won't Stop.
KCW.
CSWS. Can't Stop Won't Stop.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Yeah,
And
please
that's-
put that. It's on Spotify.
We're gonna spice it in right here.
Yeah, look. Hey, look, I might be the press, huh? Hey, look, cause I've had more time than I ever had. Am I giving my best? Yeah. Hey, I hate the answer to this question, and I can't even muster up the energy to write a song.
Yeah, please put that in right there.
Oh,
That was an
man.
amazing clip, bro.
Yo, that shit is dope,
that
dude.
song, bro. Wow.
Yo, fuck.
Wow.
Man.
Wow. That is
Appreciate y'all.
that is a good track.
I appreciate y'all. Hey, the magic, the amazing magic of podcasting. That was amazing.
Wow.
But anyway, he saw me at the party and he reached out to my manager. He was like, hey, I got a role for him. And I was like, I don't act, but I was just drunk and bopping around.
Yeah.
He was
Oh,
like,
okay.
you can be Rudy. And
Yeah.
that's why the fuck I'm here.
He's like, oh, you could be a pimp. That's
Basically.
terrible.
I think he just he just saw your whole vibe. He was like, "This is what I want Rudy's vibe to be." So this gonna work.
I thought he was an actor.
Yeah.
Not at all.
First time I rehearsed with him, he did such a great job.
I appreciate that, Memphis.
Hey,
So we were
appreciate
yeah.
I'm gonna say this real quick, and that's what I meant about the Basil's eye for talent.
Yes.
It's he's not looking for actors.
No.
He's looking for true to life energy that
Right.
could embody something.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I just hate what he do to my white homeboys because he be making them be zombies and
Man, they killing though.
and wasting
Dude,
racist rap.
dude.
Like
Bro, you have this like
I
don't
know
wanna
it's
give
in
it
the
away,
it's
but,
in the
like,
they're like, oh, you're a zombie.
I don't know the name.
Seven.
I think her name is what's the one girl? The girl who played
Allison.
Judy.
Oh,
Allison.
Judy. Yeah,
Both
Judy.
of them.
Yeah,
Like,
Judy's awesome.
those women I saw them on Sunday. Oh, they killing. I'm
Yeah.
like,
Oh, yeah.
oh, like
Yeah.
it make it a horror.
It's gonna be
Like
it's
it make
gonna
it
be
a horror.
Yeah.
I really hope it like
Yeah.
because there's something with like horror, right? Like you could.
Why
you-
hasn't
like,
Basil put these junts on DVD yet?
I don't know.
I hope he does because
But you know how like
I don't know if
horror
people
it can
see them.
either be just like silly or terrifying.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like the same thing. You could either like laugh at it or it could just fuck you up. Like I hope we actually are scary to people. Like, I hope like it's such like a bizarre
Right.
scene that people are actually in the room are like
Yo, what the fuck?
disturbed by how bizarre.
I 100% think we found that sweet spot.
I hope so.
I really do.
Yeah.
Because it's like funny. There's spots. And
Yeah.
then we get to that dinner.
Yeah.
I was in that bitch like, hey, what the fuck going on?
Yeah.
Like you
Oh,
read it, but it's
so,
different.
So the dinner is the climax where
Yeah.
the all the horrors revealed
Mhm.
almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't want like to
Yeah.
put
We don't
anything
want to
out-
ruin the
Yeah, we don't
surprise,
wanna
but
ruin
right. You know, because it's like
guys, come see it.
deliver
fun.
this message for me,
Please.
bro. If
Yep.
you see Basil next time,
I
man,
will.
say John Miller says quit being lazy because I'm gonna get on his ass. Quit being lazy
Being lazy.
and put this shit out for consumption for the people. You know what I'm saying?
For consumption of the
Yeah.
No, he should because like I have a passion for like acting. Like even though I wasn't an actor, so I was a drama club president back in high school, right?
Yeah.
And that shit like really taught me how to perform. Right.
Where'd you go to high school?
So I'm originally not from here. I'm a transplant, y'all.
Okay, where you from?
Yeah, I'm gonna say Nashville, but y'all motherfuckers don't really know. Smyrna, Tennessee.
I know Smyrna. Yeah.
Some people don't.
No,
don't. I just
we're
say
stand up
because it's easy.
We're a stand up, bro. We drive all over.
Well,
Y'all, yeah. I went to MTSU, so y'all know the Murfreesboro area.
Yeah.
And I got in Memphis in 2011, just chasing a dream. Because if
Okay.
you can make it in Memphis, you can chase it make it anywhere.
It's fucking hard mode here, bro.
But when you go to like LA, like those crowd or like probably one of the toughest crowds I had was in Philly. It was like, nah, but I done already like went through the shit in Memphis. Y'all
Memphis,
motherfuckers
yeah.
can't do nothing to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Y'all
it's like that comedy.
Yeah.
Really?
It really is.
Yeah, Memphis is comedy on hard mode because everybody is funny. Everyone know how to check, and everyone
Right.
just got to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody has always got hope.
But everyone
And
just
it's like you can tell the best joke ever, and everybody will like laugh real hard. Then they'll just be like, "All right, what's next?"
I feel like there is probably a
Just
lot
like-
of parallels.
just like-
You just grinding, figuring it out,
Yeah.
playing spots like the Hot Zone.
Yeah.
You know, grinding, getting fans, tell them to go to your band camp, trying to just figure it out. And
Yeah.
that's what we're doing. And so getting over the acting, it's just been fun to get back into that space because I've always wanted to do it. And I hope you continue to have me here
Yeah.
because it's fun, like to act.
Yeah.
I
like
bet
to
it
dive
is.
into it.
Man, look, I'm gonna tell you straight up, bro.
Mhm.
Since you're not an actor by trade, but by recreation right now, you know what I'm saying? I hate actors. That's right. I hate everything about them, fool.
Damn, John, why?
Because actors typically aren't the best people, right?
Okay.
80% of the comedians I've ever met,
Right.
right? They might have varying levels of degrees of talent, right?
Mhm.
But they're typically good people,
They're,
right?
they're scumbags, but they got like a good heart.
Yeah, hard.
That's kind of the dynamic.
right. And so
they're kind of like scumbags, but they're like
what
good dudes.
what actors that I've met at a
Uh-huh.
varying levels. I'm talking about film, stage, or whatever.
Right.
I know like 10 great people that are actors,
Yeah.
right? Everybody else I've met as an actor is just it's vapid, it's fleeting. So you can't build a relationship with them because it feels like I'm just a means to an end. There's no,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? But
They're social climbers. I mean, that's-
I'm humbled then because everybody here has been so giving. Like people
Yeah.
are like, hey bro, like you want to link up, you want to do this?
I'm not saying your experience is different, right?
Yeah.
But it
You're
could
saying
be
everybody you met.
yeah, it could be that my energy is
I think
bad.
probably
You know what I'm saying? I'm antagonistic.
I think if you go out to LA, it's probably like 10 times worse too.
Probably.
You know?
Because like with LA, that's like the place you go for like
Yeah.
acting in Hollywood.
I think if you went out there to try to do comedy, you'd encounter a lot of comedians that have more of that personality type as well.
Most definitely.
Just
And
social climbers,
yeah.
fake people. all that type
people
of
are
shit,
using some people that are comedians use comedy as
to try to get into
as a
acting.
as a
Yeah.
trampoline.
Yeah.
but I can see that.
At the same time, a lot of actors start doing comedy also.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
right.
the thing going
But
on right
of course, you see
I
it.
wanna do comedy.
You should try it. And
You
I'm
wanna do comedy, bro?
I'm like in
One day.
I'm always
It's fun, man.
encouraging of doing comedy,
Yeah,
right?
me
Because
too.
not everyone got the juice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how y'all do that. I'm gonna be honest.
To me, I think that the people that you see that are great comics have the unique combination of the deep reservoir of talent that you need to be a great comedian, but also they're personable people.
Right.
The people that fail at comedy lack one of those two things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it takes a lot of effort. You could hear a great comics be like, "Yeah, I would have took that dude on the road, but he was just not cool to hang out with." You know what I'm saying? And that shit your vibe translate through the screen, through the album, through the vinyl. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
so how do you build in comedy? And I don't know what the podcast is supposed to be talking about.
no,
but
it's
I'm
whatever.
honestly
It's gold.
genuinely intrigued.
It's golden nonsense,
Golden
bro.
nonsense.
It's we're trying to get to a certain point, and then when we get there, we're already there. It's like
Just nonsense.
just whatever we're talking about is cool
Okay.
to listen to.
So the reason why I'm asking is because like I know like as you building an independent artist, you like let me get your email so I can like connect with you and get to my. Is it the same?
Yes.
Y'all doing the same?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Okay.
we are.
Follow me on Instagram.
We are essentially amateur
Subscribe to my
marketers,
YouTube channel.
salespeople.
Same thing.
All
You got to do it all.
Yeah.
Is there PR in comedy? Y'all got your own public relations people too, or no?
No, we
No.
don't pay anybody.
Okay.
No, you and actually, it'll behoove
We
you.
got Dave.
It'll behoove, yeah, it'll behoove you in certain places, probably not to, right? Like, because if you have that person over your shoulder,
Right.
you might not be as creative as you could be to then get to the level in which
I
you
think
are.
that's probably true in a lot of forms of art.
Yeah,
I think that's probably not just comedy where that's true.
Yeah. No.
Do you-
Like you pay for it, but you know
think,
when
you think
somebody
the
believes it.
artistic instinct, the artistry. What am I looking for? The true artistic freedom can be hampered by having too many people like
in the kitchen.
You're just like having a comment on what you're doing as an artist. I think that's definitely true, but I think comedy is probably even more true because it's just such an individual craft. Like,
dude,
like there's nobody else involved.
It's a one player game.
Yeah.
Right. And where
and even hip hop, you got producers, you got a lot of people have to come together and work together.
There's more inherent collaboration in all the other arts out.
So it's like me, like tennis, like golf,
boxing.
I don't even have an instrument.
Look, I said
I'm
right
just
now,
standing there.
all the vocabulary within comedy is martial. It's attacking. It's I killed last night. I bombed last night. Right. I murdered last night. You know what I'm saying? This is beyond I. You know what I'm saying? It's beyond I. Because if we've been on shows where everyone did great, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, we murdered, bro. Right. And you can feel it in the crowd. You know what I'm saying? You can see it in people's eyes. It's like, oh yeah, I went out there and every single one of my ideas, every ounce of my charisma, every single bit of my motherfucking like chutzpah, as people say, was translated perfectly, right? I mean, bro, I've seen people fucking get laid, find their wives. I've seen people like change their whole shit up, bro. Like the people that I used to perform with, back before COVID and I had my mom got sick and shit, like people are at a different level in their life, right? Generational wealth type shit, you know what I'm saying? Off of telling jokes. And so it's like the ultimate ego stroke. You know, when you do super well on stage, it's like the same high you get from.
Yo, I bombed last night though.
I bet you did. I did too. Like you talking about at
Canvas
at that show?
I did not do good at Canvas.
I got there right after you did, bro.
Yeah.
After you left, I saw Deezy, the guy was just in your seat, right?
Yeah.
I was like, yo, what's going on? I was like, oh, Charlie just left. And I was like, oh damn, I missed my homeboy. And they're like, yeah. He ain't missed much. I was like,
I did not do good, man. It was like one of these things. Is like there was this
group of weird whites in the front.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
These fucking dingy ass fucking.
There were these dingy redneck whites,
midtown whites, bro. They were.
Well, no, there was like a group that was like older, like white trash redneck kind of white people, and they were loving my shit. So I was just like, it was, and then this whole half of the room over here wasn't feeling with me at all. So it's this weird thing of like they're laughing too much and they're not laughing at all.
Oh yeah.
So like, do I keep playing to them?
And look,
or do I try to go fuck with those people?
In his mind,
and you only got 5 minutes, so it's not like you. It's not if you had like 45 minutes, you could just you could just mess with people. You just be like, this lady doesn't like my face.
Yeah, I mean, look, if you're comedy is almost. It's one of those things that it will reveal yourself to yourself, right? If you're doing well, it's because you're trying to do well. You're practicing at home. You're writing. You care about how you look, how you fucking present yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's this one thing that I try to tell new comedians about. It's like the junk and the Avatar. You familiar with the fucking
Airbender?
Yeah, the Avatar, the Nickelodeon cartoon from way back in the day.
You guys watch it?
Avatar, the
Last Airbender.
You're not familiar?
I mean, I know what you're talking about though.
Okay,
Yeah.
I've never watched it.
I've seen it.
I was
They made a movie out of it.
They did. But there's this concept of like your chakra and your energy, right? And the stronger you are, you can flow it better throughout your body.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Well, in comedy, I feel it's the same way, right? Where it's like when you get on stage, you have a certain level of aura. When you walk into a room, people see like, oh, I know who that dude is, or he's walking around like he's a man, yada yada yada. Once you get on stage and you don't spread your spirit, your aura, your energy to the back of the room, to the person you're looking at in their eyes, you know what I'm saying? Like if you can't do that, not that they leave, they don't feel you.
That's
bro.
what I meant, like not like physically get up and leave.
Right.
I meant like
Their
they're done.
attention.
Their attention is gone.
Yes,
Their focus leaves.
Everything is gone.
Yeah.
And so now you got to work. It's like in stocks, bro. Like a 50% downturn takes 100% return to get them back, right?
Yep.
You got to do twice as good just to get back the person you lost. You know what I'm saying? And so if it teaches you about presence, you know, like how much can you shed your fear and push your spirit energy out to the world? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a fun hobby, man, and you never get good at it. You never like you can get good at it, but you still can go out there and fuck up. Like it's kind of like it's like the best golfer in the world will shake a shot every now and then, right? It's kind of like that, you know. Like it's
the same thing with music.
Yeah.
I performed one time stand up, but it was scripted,
Oh yeah.
and it was scripted for me to bomb.
Oh really?
I was still fucking it up.
Hold on, wait. Why? Who scripted it for you to bomb?
Basil.
Oh my god.
So he wrote you a set.
Yeah, it was my first time.
What did you say?
What did I see? What did I say?
See, that was the issue, bro. It was scripted,
That
bro.
stupid shit. Like, don't you hate it when somebody cut you off in traffic?
Uh-huh.
Then you follow them home, sit outside their house. Yeah, really glad to be here. Just move that stuff like that. The crowd, they were actually laughing.
They were laughing at it.
And then I added some stuff just off top of it. They were laughing. I was like, I'm fucking this.
Oh, wow. So you took the bad material and presented it.
Sometimes that
Well,
should've worked, man.
See, look at that, bro. Look at God. Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad, and that's a testament to Basil, bro. He knows comedy, and he couldn't fucking get into his own mind how to fail. Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna make it all right. You know what I'm saying? And then you, with your skills at the time, just presented it. And he was like, hey, look, it's not bad. You know what I'm saying?
You
Like,
said something though that was like really dope, and I think like I really took that too. It was like you can tell if a person is like practicing, they're going home, they're like writing
Yeah.
their shit, doing that.
Yeah,
And that's
bro.
what I did with this.
Yeah.
Like when Memphis was like, bro, I thought you were an actor. I'm not. But what I did was, man, I studied that motherfucker every single day. Right? Because like all my idols are like Kobe and Michael Jordan.
oh yeah,
And when they
Sure.
say that same shit, right?
time in,
Right. Like it's the time. If you're scared, that means you didn't put enough work in.
of course.
Right. And so like I never wanted to get over there and they'd be like, who the fuck is this? Like I wanted to make sure I knew my lines back and forth because like if I know my lines, I can start figuring out how to actually do this character.
Yeah.
And like that's why like I hope Basil or anybody else allows me to do more because like I'm excited to figure out what else can I do here. Like this
Oh,
shit fun. Like,
as
I
an
get to be a
actor,
funny
yeah.
ass pimp and shit.
Yeah,
yeah.
Like what's the next level?
Right.
Like, how do you become Denzel? How do you become Jamie? Like you got God giving gifts, obviously.
Yeah,
But like you can work your way to some of this shit.
bro.
Yeah.
I'm curious to know how to do that.
It's a
Same
part,
thing applies to comedy, I bet. too,
a part exactly.
Absolutely.
A part of that is
Yeah.
being comfortable in your own energy.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
it's happened into because it's like
Yeah.
the
If
best
you- yeah, and if you're thinking too hard about what you're gonna say, you're not gonna say it right.
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 And what is right because it's like the subjectiveness of art
Right,
will mean that in that moment,
Right.
right, when you're delivering that line,
right.
who are you?
Mhm.
Right? Am I Denzel? Am I King Kong?
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I just spent 24 hours driving around LA doing what the fuck I want to do. Y'all niggas can't stop me. The Russians, fuck the Russians.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Who are you to me? And then you know what I'm saying? I was like,
You
oh,
turned into something else.
right. And I was believable to me.
100%.
I'm doing a shitty copy of it because when I was like 12 years old, I was like, this is the greatest actor.
I've never seen it in my life. Yeah.
I was like, I believe it. Lonzo is that. I'm sorry he did. I want to see more. I want to see Lonzo.
People see it. They remember that.
Sorry, he did.
Right. I want to see Training Day too. I want to see him do another rookie in. You know what I'm saying? If Ethan Hawke wasn't as savvy as he was, if he didn't save that Mexican little girl, you know what I'm saying? He would have been Dunzo, and we would have had Training Day 2. But because he was a nice, good cop, Training Day 1 is all we get.
Sorry. Side note:
So
is that
Yeah.
Eva Mendes? She fine as hell.
is that who that is?
her? That's Denzel woman. In there?
Oh,
I think it was Eva
From
Mendes.
Hitch? Is that chick from Hitch?
Yeah, I think so.
yeah,
And she,
bro.
yeah,
Some
Some-
Eva Longoria.
she fine
some.
girl. Look,
Yeah.
girl. If you see this
You know what-
podcast, girl, I'm married. She fine as hell. I just want you to know.
You know, I had to
You never know what a shot will do, bro.
like I was
No, it's a shot. Like I'm gonna give it up. You know, she fine.
Yeah.
I'm married, though.
Oh.
Like-
you gonna
like
give
I
up?
was-
You gonna give up the dick? You gonna?
No.
No.
Not
You trying to throw it in the slick like
just his compliments.
Not 2025. I ain't got no dick to give these days.
Okay. So you saying that if our next guest comes,
I'll be like,
Eva,
girl,
get
you
in
fine as
here.
hell.
get in here.
But I ain't got no dick to give you.
You fold.
Bye-bye.
You
You hear me?
folding, bro.
So
You
You
folding.
don't feel like a chair.
You
you know,
folding, bro.
I always wanted to be an actor, but I also did at one point have an epiphany, which is like part of the reason I wanted to be an actor is because part of my head actually thought that those dudes got to be all those characters. You know what I mean? Like
They do.
I mean, they
They are
do
for a
in
time.
like, but it's not real. Like it's like you know, it's like Brad Pitt gets to be the coolest guy in the world, right? But he doesn't actually get to be all those different dudes. You know, it's like
Tom Cruise do.
Well, I mean, that's
Tom Cruise
that's-
damn near
that's-
be half. He is Ethan Hawke. He is. What is his guy's name?
in Mission Impossible.
Yeah.
I can't remember
Ethan
what is
something.
it. Yeah, something.
Vanilla Sky is the weirdest movie I've ever seen in my life.
Ethan Hunt.
Ethan Hunt.
We started watching this Tom Cruise movie called Magnolia. You guys ever seen that one?
No.
Bro, he plays the craziest character in Magnolia. He's like a pickup artist, like guy that does seminars for like incel dudes that like can't get laid.
Word. That's Hitch.
He just
White
comes out. He's just like, respect the cock.
Yo.
He's just in front of a bunch of loser dudes on stage, just respect the cock.
You
I can't
know,
wait to get home and holiday.
It's bizarre.
I
I was sitting there with my wife watching this shit. I'm just like, that's right, baby.
That's right, baby.
you got it.
You gotta respect the cock.
Listen to him.
Hey, look, you want to stay married, bitch? Respect the cock. Well, here, look what Tom Cruise said. You guys, I be treating people on TV that are clearly acting like they're authority figures. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a guy in a commercial.
Yeah.
It's like, I used to think that there was no solution for my ulcerative colitis. It's like this dude doesn't even have ulcerative colitis.
Right.
He's a good actor,
Right, this nigga lying, baby.
Right price.
I trust this guy.
Living life with herpes is not that bad.
Yo, I thought about that. I got this bullshit joke I'm working on right now, and I was like, you know, I've been buying a lot of adult diapers because my mom is sick, right?
Yeah.
And but the niggas on the adult diaper package never look like the people that need adult diapers. They always healthy and standing upright. I'm like, no, I need somebody that look like they need these diapers. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
Put that in the set. That's
That's what I'm saying. I've been working on it. I'm like, man, that's silly. I don't know.
No, it's very funny. It's very funny. I think it's sad though too. So it's always you have to like overcome people just being like, oh,
I can't lead up with my mom being sick.
Yeah.
I've been bound on adult diaper living.
yeah.
Top 5 comedians.
Right. People don't want
All time.
Top 5 all time.
John Andrew Miller, John A. Miller.
Okay, this is like
Who's
making
John
the
Miller?
band, and we can't do no Diddy shit right now. You almost making the band. We don't do Puff Daddy no more.
Nah, bro.
That was Die Line.
Right, but that's a reference to making the band. I'm making reference to Chappelle's show. Right.
Who was referencing Puff Daddy?
Sure, of course.
All right.
Right. I mean, look, you know that I didn't rape those people, right?
I don't think
You know that, right?
we all know nobody raped those people.
You know that,
I
right?
I don't know what the fuck. I ain't read
Sean did.
It was too many pieces of baby.
Sean did. Sean did something to somebody.
You think Diddy's innocent?
I don't know. I really don't. I just stay away from that.
Okay, let me ask you this.
But I really all top 5 comedians go.
I don't rank them.
I don't know either.
You don't
'Cause
rank 'em?
it's just a different answer between like who's my favorite, who I actually like objectively know are the right answers.
Yeah.
You know,
Like
It's
I'm a big fan of Seinfeld. I seen him on stage. Me and him went to saw Seinfeld a couple years ago, and I've been a big fan of his
I mean, he's
show.
a billionaire. How could he not be the best comedian of all time? He's worth $1 billion.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Same thing for
Like,
fucking like I'm a big fan of Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle's great.
In middle school when Chappelle's show was
yeah.
was
All
out.
of
You know what I'm
them.
saying?
I love Bill Burr. I love. There's a lot of
Patrice
those guys.
O'Neal was
Patrice. Yeah,
the coldest
Patrice
dude
O'Neal.
ever, you know what I'm saying?
I just listened to all of one of his albums when I was on the road
I'm a
this
big fan of
past
George
weekend.
Lopez.
George
Lopez was the OG.
Lopez was hard.
He was
bro.
OG
Did this shit come on
Mexican comedian.
Nickelodeon when you finna go to sleep?
Not
It was Lopez show.
Not the sitcom, bro. The sitcom was like
Watered down.
watered down, fool. I'm talking about
His
hilarious.
his stand up. He got like 4 or 5 of them junts that are on HBO that are
Yeah,
bananas. I'm talking
very
about
funny.
bananas.
Yeah.
I remember having to like I took my notebook that I was writing jokes in and I ripped the fucking page out. I was like,
Damn.
all this is dog shit compared to George Lopez. I remember doing that in high school. I was like, there's no way I'm going on the talent show with this fucking bullshit. And George Lopez just George Lopez dropped a joke about his grandma cleaning out his freezer, right? And it was like some Costco or whatever frozen hot dogs. You know, they the ballpark Frank joints. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the big hot dog. And she
Yeah.
was like, oh, mijo, where'd you get these from? And she's stroking the hot dog. You know what I'm saying? She's like, oh, I remember the time when before your grandfather, un negro, ooh. And the people I'm talking about, I was like, the people in the crowd were dying, right? I'm sitting here like, this man is talking about his own grandma, stroking a hot dog, having a flashback. I can't write nothing like that. I was like, fuck.
I feel the same way with him about Joseph Side. Like, I don't rank them either.
Yeah, well,
what's
it
the
was
point?
sort of like you kind of could look at like who's objectively the best, but then
like-
you also
Like right now,
act-
is
yeah.
who's better, Drake or Kendrick?
I don't want to get.
Go ahead, get into it right now. We got a little bit of time.
All the hardcore.
Get
He
me.
didn't do it. Drake or Kendrick?
Go right now. Tell me, you a
Kendrick,
rapper? Who's a
Drake.
Who is objectively the better rapper? Huh? What'd you say, Dave? What was it? Tell me. Answer.
Oh,
It's Kendrick.
Kendrick is the better rapper.
Kendrick is a better rapper objectively. We all know this, but if you go by numbers, right? This man was called the pedophile for a whole year straight, and the nigga won 5 whole Grammys last night, right?
Insane.
And
he really?
he's still selling out arenas.
I love Drake.
I tend to stay away from this
but
because
he's not a pedophile.
I love
No, bro, you
we
gotta
love
have
them both.
You gotta have an opinion, bro.
No, I love.
You
them
gotta
both.
disparage
For
one.
me, Good Kid, Mad City is top 10 hip hop album of all time.
Okay,
But you cannot deny what Drake has done over the last
prolific,
15 years.
prolific.
Yeah. I remember the
and
very
the
first time
switches-
I ever heard Drake.
2009, I was in the parking lot
Yep.
in high school. Niggas was talking about
Yep.
Who is this guy?
right.
We were
I ain't know
high.
what the hell
We
was
were
going
high. We had gotten high in this office building that's back behind the high school, and we were pulling out of the fucking office building, and it was I'm going in was the song, and I was just like, who the fuck is that guy?
He had the juice.
That's
Look,
the guy.
I knew
right
then.
there.
I'm gonna say this right now. My homie Chris was playing Drake. He's like, yeah, it's a dude from Degrassi. He was like, bro, don't listen to a fucking Canadian rapper. And I was wrong for 15 years straight
15 years.
until Kendrick proved me right last year.
It's
I
still
knew he was a
it's still-
weirdo.
it's-
I knew he was fucked up. I wasn't wrong. You know what?
It still bothers me that he's Canadian. It still pisses, dude. I
He got
fucking hate.
Memphis
Hey,
side,
no,
you know?
soon he won't be, bro. Soon he'll be Northern American. If Donnie got anything to do with it,
Oh, yeah.
if Donnie got anything to do with it,
Right.
soon, hey, look, guys, I want you to go and find your nearest little kid and be like, yo, history books are wrong. There ain't no Gulf of Mexico,
It's
nigga.
called the
Gulf
Gulf
of
of
Man,
America.
my dog said, fuck Mexico. It's
Fuck
gonna
Canada.
be the Gulf of America. That is insane.
That's so hard body. I'm with it. I'm with anything.
gangster.
I'm with anything that's bullying people that think we pussy, fool. Oh, you think we pussy? Bang on them, fool. And they gonna do something. Bang
Check
on them.
this out.
Right. He sent Marco Rubio stupid ass down to Panama and be like,
This is our canal again.
say sorry.
This been wild. This has been a wild year.
Hey,
It's
look,
been crazy.
it's great for jokes. I'm telling you that right now. 10 days in, 11 days in, great for jokes.
Just too much.
Man.
Great for
Make
jokes.
sure y'all go to the Evergreen Theater. What is it? February 28th through first?
Yes. Yep. Through
March
March
2nd.
2nd.
Okay.
Get
Yeah.
your tickets, please.
2/28 to
Friday, Saturday,
Yeah,
Sunday.
Three
We got,
shows.
yep.
Please come out. We would love to
Memphis,
see y'all.
Tennessee.
It's gonna be
Everything
really
that's on
fun,
Poplar
man.
Avenue is up
Yeah,
the street from
man.
where the High Town is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of guests in India. A lot of
Tickets online. Yeah, you can get them on Cash App. There's
Look in the notes section. There'll be a link
it's
to
it's gonna
the
be
tickets.
in the show notes.
Right.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
That's where
We
you
would love
find
to
the
see all
tickets,
y'all.
and you find Tyke's album, which was called what?
And
again?
do it differently.
Do it differently.
And the song was GSW.
No,
Can't
stop, won't
C CS
KSWS.
KSW C.
CS. I don't know. He fucked me
No,
up.
K is blood, isn't it?
I don't know. I ain't in that shit.
I mean, either.
I don't know.
I'm unassociated, unaffiliated.
And
You say
can't-
K.
you
Right.
can't say that.
Exactly.
Okay,
Exactly.
okay.
Exactly. I know people of all persuasions, bro.
There you go.
You know
There you
what I'm
go.
saying?
Yeah, we fuck with everybody.
Yeah,
okay?
you know what I'm saying? I know
at the
Bloods, I know Muslims, I know Jews.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know Kappas. You know what I'm saying?
Why you put
Why,
blood?
why do fraternities have anything to do with these?
These are all
No,
organizations.
it's the pants.
I see you saying orgs is what you were going.
All organizations.
That's the
Yeah,
soccer
these are
pants. The
These are-
soccer guys wear Kappa.
Yeah.
You know
No.
that?
No,
No.
I didn't know
It's a
Man,
brand.
It's a fucking
It's a European
it's a shitty reference.
clothes brand.
that.
It's a shitty reference. Charlie, it's not Charlie's fault. He's just too worldly.
Yeah,
But it's a
no,
worldly
it's
for
no
me.
thing.
He's just too worldly. No, Charlie has an amazing bit. He's just like, I was watching the golf channel. I was just like, these people are poor, Charlie. These people are poor. Dude, we went out to the show. He put out. He likes golf, and he works.
I do like golf.
and he works around people who also like golf.
Yeah.
Charlie's an engineer. So
They-
he's
they
fucking
put it on
around
in my
old
office.
people.
Charlie Rich, he got money.
He just became an engineer. He was broke
Just
for.
become an engineer.
He didn't get a
It's
job.
been a few years
He
now.
didn't get a job at first. When I first met Charlie, he was fucking poor.
I was poor. I was paying for cigarettes with pennies.
There you go.
It was feeling like some crackhead shit.
It was. And
Uh,
then I adopted him. I was like, bro, you can hang out with me, fool. Don't even worry about it.
and,
That pool.
and now I'm an engineer.
Pennies though.
I swagged him up, bro. He's like,
Yeah,
you
you
from Atlanta? You can't be doing that out here, bro. No, you can hang out with us, fool. Thanks, man. He was
Love
outside.
Atlanta, man.
He was outside of the.
It's great town.
What part of Atlanta? Like what?
I'm from Norcross.
North Cross. Okay,
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. My auntie's out in Conyers right now.
Okay.
So yeah, I love going out there.
Con-
Yeah.
The strip clubs out in Atlanta are insane. Like they're butt ass naked out there.
Yeah.
Like it's a different type of naked.
It's the
Yeah, I've been to a few.
It's the laws. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In Tennessee, you can't be.
They ain't as naked out there.
You can't be fully naked in Tennessee.
Yeah, and you can tell.
Where
But like first time I
it's,
went
a,
to
boo- it's a
Magic-
booty club in Memphis. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah, it's a booty club.
It's a
First time I
booty
went to Magic City, I was like, this girl is walking around with no clothes, barefoot. That's
Yep.
like that was the first time I ever experienced that type of naked.
Bro, I went to
She was
Magic.
fine as hell.
I went to Magic City
Yeah.
on my homeboy's birthday.
Ooh, I bet it was insane.
Right. And when I tell you, I walked in and this girl clocked me. She was like, "You never been to a strip club before, have you?" I was like, "No, ma'am."
Look at this wide-eyed, wide-eyed dork.
I was like, he's like, "You know
I'm
what?"
gonna steal all his money.
Right? No. She was so nice, and she politely stole my money.
Yeah, it's different,
Right?
Sometimes
No,
sometimes like different,
Bro. When I tell you, I said, yeah, you know, I go to college. He's with my cousin and my homeboy. It's his birthday. She was like, "Oh, you the money man?" I'm like, "Really? I'm just 1/3 of the money here." She was like, "Okay. Well, look, let me show you a good time. I'm gonna show you how to do it. So you're not in here lost, right? And then some equally is fine, but not as crazy ass waitress came through, and she was like, "Oh, you got so and so for your first time." Excellent hands, and she was like, "Thank you, girl." And I was like, "Oh, this is customer service." and there was a bitch on the ceiling popping pussy.
Yeah.
Popping pussy. It's like Disney World. I'm like, I ain't never been around this many bad bitches with no inhibitions. And she holding my hand. I'm sitting here like, I look at my cousin and my homeboy. They're like, "Oh,
Disney World."
and I'm like, I got $300 in my pocket. And then she was like, "So what you got?" I was like, "I got 20." She was like, "Okay, give me some of them." I was like, "Okay." And I just pull out something. She's like, "Don't ever pull out all the money at the same time."
She was trying to put you on game.
No, she was real deal. She saw me like, you clearly a square.
Great.
You clearly a square. And I'm gonna rough out the.
I'm gonna get a bunch of money out of you, but I'm gonna leave you with a.
She got whatever.
I'm gonna
she
get a
did,
good Yelp review.
It was good karma.
Yeah,
right? It was like I could have said fuck strippers forever after that, but now I respect it as a profession. And this is a salesperson. She fucking.
So we came all the way back around.
Yeah,
to the strippers.
Y'all talking about strippers at the beginning?
She is a whore.
So we were.
But she's not a bad person.
Too much credit. She's a sales.
No, she's a whore though.
So we were at the start we were talking about acting and comedians and strippers, and I said that I think that comedian is the lowest rung of show business, that it's actually below stripper, that it goes stripper and then comedian, and then what do you think about that? What
the average stripper clears more money than the average comedian?
That's true.
I'm talking, bro. Okay, look. If you were to, bro, I'm competitive, right?
All right.
I'm competitive. You just talk about Kobe and Jordan, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a reason why men have scoreboards, because that shit matters.
Always.
Right? That shit matters.
That's what Bill Parcells said. He's like, "You go another one of them scoreboards, you go another opportunity."
Yeah. Because the shit does matter.
Yeah, all the time.
Now, when it comes to making money, they as a dude, they clock you by how you're doing, by the numbers you're putting up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So if I'm
unless they love you for real.
Last year, I think I cleared $15K doing comedy.
Like, good for you. For real.
A stripper
independent.
A stripper made that in a week in Atlanta.
Yeah, but
no, not yeah, but
also ain't like slinging dick.
I also
mad if you out here slinging dick and
stuff. Of course. If I was doing thing, right? If I was selling cocaine, if I was doing whatever, if I was doing
that coochie, bro.
I understand that, bro. But
you can't compare a salesperson, versus coochie, bro. Like the coochie is like one of the most
desired
things in the world, bro.
It is the most.
Really, sometimes you want to laugh, other times you don't. But I always want some coochie. Period.
I know that.
I know that. Yeah, it's universal.
And this is
the first job. That is the first job, right? That's what everybody says.
This is why I can respect it. This bitch is a craftsperson. She a tradesman.
For sure. But I just
she walked into the trade
comedian and coochie on the same level, bro.
But hey, look, it's a commodity, right?
They're not.
It's a commodity.
I think y'all look higher.
Cocaine ain't coffee, but people still want both. Right? Cocaine is not coffee. The bitch is coffee. Everybody everywhere want it. Some folks sometimes want cocaine.
A lot of people that like cocaine.
See, bro. You coffee? I know you,
bro. So like, I remember when I was at MTSU.
Yeah, me too.
My health teacher told me
she
was like, I'm gonna tell y'all. And this shit scared me. She was like, I loved cocaine. I was like, what the fuck? She was like, it was like one of the best drugs I've ever had. It's true. That shit scared me so much. She was like, it's so addictive, y'all. I would not advise you do this shit.
Yeah.
Don't. Like, that's what she was on. You know, that shit scared straight my ass.
You know what's funny?
I'm like when I'm on some shit, I'm on some shit. I was like, nah, I ain't doing cocaine.
I started doing cocaine. I was like, I don't really think it's that big of a deal. I did it a few times, and then we got our hands on this really, really good shit. But like we bought like a fucking ounce, like me and my buddies. Like we bought a shit load of cocaine, and we're splitting it up. But dude, I started doing that shit, and I was just like, oh,
Yeah, you
Oh.
fun. Hey, look, bro.
I get why you throw your life away for this.
That's what they say.
This is-
is so
this
amazing.
is so
bro.
good.
It's
I love this.
it's legit. It's legit. It's legit. You talking about
It was a brick. It wasn't powder. It came
cocaine,
in
like
solid
brick.
form.
hey,
Like-
hey,
That shit Young
like
Jeezy be
check
talking
check
about.
check this out. Check this out. I sold weed in college, right?
Yeah.
I think I passed the statute of limitations. Now I can admit that.
Yeah.
My neighbor at the time was the coke man, and he was the nicest dude. We would walk out in the morning. You know what I'm saying? He'd be smoking. I'd be smoking a blunt. Saying what's going on? I was like, man, long night. People come into 4 a.m. I was like, that's crazy, bro.
I went to coke at 4 a.m.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
dude.
Oh yeah. And then we talked about it. He was like, oh,
that's
bro,
when
you gotta.
that's when you want it. That's when,
Yeah, I was like,
that's when you run out the stuff that you had.
Gotta get your wake up.
Exactly. He's like, yeah, man, my hours are really like, midnight to 5 a.m. You know what I'm saying? This is my, I better be going to sleep soon. I'm like, okay. And I chit chat with him, told him my birthday was coming up. I was like, my girls throw a party for me, come by. This man came through with off the brick cocaine.
Yeah, off the brick. Yeah.
Cocaine, right? And he's like, I told myself I never do it, but he's like, yeah, man, look, I've tried it already. It's not poison, ain't nothing in it. Blah blah blah. It's gonna be good. If you want to try, you can do it with me right now.
What kind of high is it? Like you like?
It was what the shit I had.
Yeah.
It was clean. It was like a clear refocusing, like immediate refocusing.
So it's like some good weed. Then.
No, it's better.
Okay.
And then an instant surge of confidence and energy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like what I
And
imagine.
hope for the future.
Yeah.
It's just like anything is possible.
Whatever I imagine how it feels to be able to fly.
That's
or
what it is.
How
Yeah.
Super Saiyan feels, or whatever it is to be at a different level. And
Yeah.
that's why I understand how people be like, "Oh, I'm drunk, I'm fucked up, I need a little bump of cocaine," because it takes you from being like slizzard to being like, "Hey, I'm normal."
Yeah.
And if you're abusing it, then you start being too talkative or whatever.
Yeah.
I've done coke twice, and it's from that same batch that old boy left me. Right?
Mhm.
It was the day after my birthday. I did it the second time. I was like, "Oh, this is great. I can't have this anymore."
Right. That's
Yeah.
what
And
my
see-
teacher told me.
And so I went back next door, and I was like, "Hey, can I give this back to you?" He goes, "Come on, man, it's a birthday gift, bro. You can't take it's a birthday gift, man." I'm like, "I know what this is. I know the game." And I went to the bathroom. No, I went to the bathroom, and I looked at it, and I thought real hard, and I was like,
Nah.
I got to
let this shit
and I
Damn,
flushed it in his bathroom, and I sat down on his couch, and I rolled the flat blunt, and I was like, "Bro, you a good ass neighbor, bro, because I would never ever." He's like, I would never ever give away shit that was that good."
Yeah.
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 You know what I'm saying? I'm not.
I at least would have sold it.
Yeah. Or giving it to somebody who
I had-
wanted it.
I had no type of. I was like, "You gotta get out of my life right now." 'Cause the moment you sell it, now the dude that know you sold to you, you know you got good, good coke, and now you're
Yeah.
still in it. Now I'm gonna go to my neighbor door. Hey, bro, let me
Now
get
you reading up from here.
Yeah, exactly. It's one or the other. Right. Either I'm a user or now I'm a pusher. I gotta fucking flush that shit immediately.
Stop.
Right.
So I was actually reading about cocaine and how the neurotransmitter it stimulates is dopamine. And so dopamine is interesting because it's not like serotonin is more of like satisfied, like I'm happy. Dopamine is specifically like
Reward.
it's not reward. It's not. It's the opposite. It's like it's not like I feel good or like I feel accomplished. It's like I feel like I've figured out how to get to the next level. That's what the dopamine neurotransmitter does.
Hell yeah.
It's the same like people get hooked on like gambling and shit because it's like you're literally hooked on like hope for the future. That's really what it is.
Yeah.
And so like that's why it's so fucking dangerous. That
Yeah.
shit. Like
It does feel good to see Ja Morant get 25 points if you ask him to get 25 points.
Oh, dude. Hey, bro, look, I'm gonna tell you this right now.
Fuck
Say-
FanDuel right now.
Hey, look,
But it's-
gambling,
but the
gambling is
hit-
bad, but I want you to keep on betting on Ja because I want.
But
our
the
boy to
hit
be
is not
fucking
even-
juiced up.
the hit is not even when you win the bet.
No,
It's when you place the bet.
it doesn't even matter if you win or lose.
Yeah.
Just talking to somebody who gambles.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
No.
Hey,
It's the point of
I'm gonna say this real quick.
you
I gotta
get these 25 points, fuck boy.
I gotta.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, look. We
That's
got.
it.
We have to dismount. I gotta. Go
We do. We got to
downstairs.
go do a comedy show.
Oh,
But I'm
when it stop?
It's look. The show starts in 4 minutes, so I gotta.
Shit.
No. It's not your bad. It's not your bad.
Okay.
I usually have a guest host, and we're in a transition period right now. So,
But
what
thank you guys for being with us.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
thank
appreciate
y'all
that.
for
It's
allowing us to come.
a fucking pleasure to have y'all boys on my Black History Month. Appreciate that, dog. Thank you so much.
Please let me come back. I love being on podcast.
Hey, look, just holler at Charlie.
I will.
We'll get you on the schedule. And
Please.
yeah,
I'd
you
love
come
to
back
come
too, bro.
back.
You know what I'm saying? Anytime. I appreciate you, man.
Is that an Alabama championship ring?
This is Charlie's.
It's
baseball championship.
Braves and it's not real, but it's a replica.
David Justice type shit. It's Ronald Acuna though. Yeah, I'm a huge baseball fan.
I'm a Braves fan. I'm from Atlanta.
Oh man, like
Yeah, I mean, dude, but look, you know, you're lucky. You had a fucking like winning major sports team in your city.
That's
You're saying,
true.
like we don't have
we
that.
don't have that shit.
They
bro.
were
We got
America's
Tyke,
team for a while.
At best, if we get the fucking if the Grizzlies do it, I swear to God, the city's gonna have a prosperity.
Hey,
Bro,
hey,
I
y'all
swear
could just
to
be
God,
Braves fans.
bro.
This is Braves country right here.
Yeah, it is. My grandfather was a fucking
Yeah, nah, like because
So you gotta win a team.
bah.
You live in Braves country.
Bah.
All right, we gotta go.
God
Bye,
bless
y'all.
y'all. Hey, look, remember this. Find us everywhere. Thank you, Dave, one more time. You know what I'm saying? This has been John and
Thank you,
Charlie
Dave.
Golden Nonsense. Thank you so much to our guests. And remember, as always, Vaya con Dios, man. Go
Vaya con Dios.
Vaya con Dios.
She's a
Go with that. Yeah, at the end of every episode, we go Vaya con Dios. God. Yeah, like if you see it, and
So don't sit up.